welcome back to the Journey to the FarLands. All right. Well, it has been eons too long, and that may or may not be an exaggeration. Let's see. Go ahead and grab this coal while I'm here. Okay, now to break out of here and head onwards. Okay. All right, and that's the way I need to be going. All right. Let me go ahead and shear this guy and his buddy over here. Because it looked like I'm a little short on wool. Yeah, okay. So, there we go. Heading onwards, traveling westward as we do. Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Journeying towards the FarLands of Minecraft. And it is so good to be back on this again. There was such a long time when I just plain didn't feel good enough. And then there was longer times when I really didn't feel good enough, and hospital stays and all sorts of crap and so on. And it's good to be back, and you know, there was hardware issues, video card issues, which are not completely solved yet, by the way, but things are mostly stable. I say mostly because they're not 100% stable, but I have had good results with Minecraft over the last few days, so I think I should be able to get away with this. I certainly hope so, because it's way long overdue. Anyway, going with tradition, the size of the world at the beginning of this episode is 6,855.96 megabytes. And this is episode 186, and this is the morning of day 565, the 565th Minecraft day in this journey to the FarLands. That many days since leaving spawn. And what a trip it's been. Long, frequently interrupted for unconscionably long amounts of time, but it continues. And yeah, of course, that's not to say that all will be perfect for this episode. We won't say that until it's over. But we've got a decent chance, so I'm taking it and walking with it towards the FarLands. Yes. Oh, it has been so long, way too long, and I am so glad to be doing this again. Bobbing and weaving through the trees and hills, getting on to where I'm going, or at least in that direction. The rate I've been going, it could take me another 25 years to get there. But you know something? I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm perfectly happy to spend the next 25 years doing this. And, yeah. Anyway, my recent adventures in video fun have been special. As folks should probably know, I had a friend of mine over the other day who was a big help in getting some actual results from the video card, which, by the way, is a new GTX 1050 Ti. And the adventure, however, has been really special. Getting drivers from the NVIDIA site, I have gone through, literally, I have downloaded every single version of driver that is available on that site for this card. Every single one of them. And I have done a clean install with all of them. And yet, no matter what version it is, there are occasions, all too frequent I might add, in which the screen will go black, and then one of two things will follow that. Either A, the screen will come back and I will get a notification that such and such version of driver has stopped responding and then recovered, or the computer will reboot. Naturally, of course, I prefer the first response of the two. I would prefer it even more if neither were to be the case, and that the error or failure or whatever it is were to simply not happen, because that would be best overall. That would be everything working the way it's supposed to be. And yeah, so that's what I've been having fun with. And let me tell you, it's not nearly as much fun as it's cracked up to be. I promise you. You know, it sounds like fun, it looks like fun. It looks like fun when somebody else is experiencing the problem. Go ahead and make up these torches. And proceed to do some boating. Yeah. But in any event, things are working for now. And that's probably the best I can ask for at the moment. Like I said, Minecraft, generally speaking, once I get it going, it seems to pretty well record and work as intended. So I should be able to deal with stuff without a big issue. You know, once it's going, Minecraft really doesn't do a whole lot of extravagant stuff graphics-wise. I mean, seriously. So, yeah. It's just a matter of get in here and keep plugging. And it's time for that first Minecraft sleep. There we go. So that's the first Minecraft day. And onwards. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to be walking around in this Beta 173 terrain again. I miss that. Oh, heck. Looks like... Okay, I was wrong. It doesn't look like. Okay. There we go. Moving on. And, well, let's see what's going on in the world. Yes, this is the 20th of January, the evening of the 20th of January, which means that we here in the U.S. have a new president. How about that? And I will say this about that regardless of who thinks what about which candidate or potential office holders or whatever you want to say, that when it comes to politicians, change is good. Because politicians, as I am always fond of saying, are like diapers. Both need to be changed frequently for the same reason. And I know that's a lame joke, and I don't care. I'm cracking it anyway. Yes. Oh, love this terrain. And yes, I'm not using a boat because this is a rather small bit of water to cross, and I'm not in that much of a hurry. I mean, if I'd have been in that much of a hurry, I'd have been doing daily episodes for years. And we all know how that worked out. It didn't. Yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, I love this terrain, and just cruising through Minecraft, walking and talking. I would get up my list of questions, but frankly, I don't want to hunt around and find them. It's enough that I have to hunt around and find a path across this hill. Yes, here we go. Oh. Yes, there we are. Okay. Now this might be a little bit more boat worthy. Or maybe it won't. I don't care. Take my time. Like I said, I'm not in a hurry anyway. Speaking of things presidential, I saw a mention in news of some sort recently that there was another round of impeachment proceedings. This makes President Trump the only president to have been through impeachment proceedings twice while in office. Regardless of where you stand with his issues, this is not good. It really isn't. It's a bad sign. Shut up, cow. If I want to hear you talk, I'll give you a script. Oh. Now, what I'm really looking for right now is one of those scenes where there's a shot of some truly epic scenery to use for a thumbnail image. Yes. Well, there is always yon gravel beach. Okay, F1, screenshot. Yeah, might just use that, unless something truly epic shows up, but as I continue, we'll see. And of course, as always, especially when I'm coming back from one of these really long hiatus times, why am I using such an old version? Because 1.7.3 beta is the last version of Minecraft that includes the FarLands. And why am I not sprinting? Well, there's two reasons. One, I'm not in a hurry, and two, sprinting does not exist in this version of Minecraft. It's just like food bars do not exist in this version of Minecraft. And you'll notice the shield bar is over on the right instead of above the hearts. The shield bar, or armor bar, or whatever you want to call it. And there is no food bar. And there is no XP. And there's no enchanting and no potions. This was Minecraft in the old days, when everything was uphill both ways in the snow, and we liked it. Yes! Absolutely. It was uphill both ways in the snow, and we liked it. Oh, yes. Totally. Oh. It's ridiculous. There's probably a zillion things I could talk about. And I have so much trouble coming up with them when I'm faced with, yo, you're on here, it's time to talk. Well, you know, it does occur to me there is something. One of the biggest problems I've had recently since getting out of the hospital this last time is a lot of pain in my lower back, in the tailbone, the coccyx, the lowermost portion of the spine. And while I still have that going on, I must admit that it's not quite as bad as it was. Of course, I also recently got some good painkiller from my doctor, because beforehand, all I had available was over-the-counter Tylenol and Tylenol PM. And let me tell you something. With serious pain issues, those babies just don't cut it. They don't. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Let's do this on the beach. Because how often do you get to take a nap on the beach? And it's good timing anyway for that second Minecraft day. All right. Okie dokie. Doing good. 21 minutes in, and yeah. Leave us to hope that it continues to go good and successful. But yeah, I did get some better painkiller, and it made a world of difference. Where I was using the Tylenol and Tylenol PM, which I don't like using very much of because acetaminophen does horrible things to your liver, you know, and so I always take the minimalist approach. In fact, I always take the minimalist approach with painkillers. I take as much as I need and no more, and only when I absolutely need. And this new one is a 50 milligram dose of tramadol. And I'll tell you what, I took that last night going to sleep, and I had the best rest that I've had in weeks. It was the best night's sleep I've had in weeks, and oh yeah, I will probably be doing that again tonight. Just simply to continue with these best nights of sleepage. Yeah. Because getting enough rest is very important. It lets you feel more awake. You get to recover and recuperate better. And being fully rested, you feel more human. You feel more alive. You know, you feel more like actually sitting up and doing something, anything, as opposed to slogging through another day and hoping you can find the energy to keep going until you absolutely pass out because you're so exhausted you can't sit straight. Yeah. Oh. I think we just got a new thumbnail. I'm going to have to debate back and forth between the two, but I'm thinking maybe this one. Or maybe this over here. Oh boy. Oops, wrong button. There. Come on. Move it. Move it or lose it. Looks like this little cave-like hole is going to be the way to get through. get through, get away from the cave-like openings and all the associated ugliness of darkness in Minecraft, because we don't want to go there. Yeah. As we travel onwards. And it looks like I've got another little bit of traveling around to do. And there's another evil chicken. One of the most satisfying sounds in Minecraft is the squawk of a dying chicken. Ah, yes. Well. Yeah, of course. There we go. Okay. And the onward thing here. Ah, yes. Well. Okay, maybe I'm not super talkative this episode, but I feel good doing it anyway. I feel very gratified, pleased even, to be back on here, walking to the FarLands and exploring the oftentimes epic terrain of Beta 1.7.3. I don't suppose anybody actually plays in 1.7.3 anymore. What with the current release of Minecraft being something that, well, frankly, the current release of Minecraft now kind of resembles some of the older modded versions. It really does. And it looks like I'm going to be holding up over here because the on clock indicates it's almost time. Yeah, I think we shall just park over here. Maybe on this way just a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. Slap down a bed. Okay, let's get some boats made. And some beds. Okay. All right, I am going to close that up and pick this thing up, which I should have done to start with, or right away. Yeah. All right, so that's the end of another episode, and hopefully the next episode won't be 3 or 4 months from now. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.